It was inspired by a book I read by the journalist Chris Hedges called Days of Destruction, Days of Revolt. And he's talking about this concept of a sacrifice zone. Parts of our country that have been sacrificed to the logic of capitalism, and the people and the land have been seriously harmed as a result. So here it goes. The army closed you in as they drove you from the plains. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. That's one of the lines that repeats. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone, although homeland changes to a different word in the other verses. So let's do, they're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. The company took the uranium, just the fallout remains. That line repeats again. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. Let's try it one more time. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. You got that percussive? To a sacrifice zone. And then here comes the chorus. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. Let's do that together. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. Pine Ridge, you are not. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. I'll sing this by myself, this next line. Your homeland has been desecrated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. Let's do that together. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. I think you got it. Shall we do the whole thing all together? All right, here it goes. No more sacrifice zones. The army closed you in as they drove you from the plains. They're turning your home. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. The company took the uranium, just the fallout remains. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. Where your story's been forgotten. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. We will make it known. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. Let's sing again for Pine Ridge. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. Your homeland has been desecrated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The state makes voting obsolete through emergency decrees. They're turning your city. They're turning your city to a sacrifice zone. The cops occupy your street to bring you to your knees. They're turning your city to a sacrifice zone. Where your story's been forgotten. Where your story's been forgotten, make it known. We will make it known. Ferguson, you are not alone. Ferguson, you are not alone. Your city has been subjugated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The coalmen blew the mountain, killing everything nearby. They're turning your region to a sacrifice zone. They're turning your region to a sacrifice zone. The state refuses to help your people as you watch them die. They're turning your region to a sacrifice zone. Where your story's been forgotten. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. Appalachia, Appalachia, you are not alone. Your region has been desolated, the next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The profiteers will cut you down if you're in their way. They're turning your country to a sacrifice zone. The bombs that kill your children came from the USA. They're turning your country to a sacrifice zone. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. Yemen, Yemen, you are not alone. Your country has been decimated, the next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. I could use some ooze here. Pine Ridge, Ferguson, Appalachia, Yemen, Immokalee, Flint, Michigan, Northern Alberta, and Camden, Standing Rock, Navajo, Palestine, and Puerto Rico. We stand with you. You are not alone. Your lands and lives were sacrificed. The next will be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.